episode 3 of my bread series Loaf Love, I made my childhood favorite, this loaf of sweet tutti frutti bread. If you've been around, you know we start with the stuff we need. We need a weighing scale, water, yeast, sugar, flour, salt, butter, some tutti frutti of course, and a bowl. It is quite warm, so I'm just using some room temp water along with sugar to bloom the yeast. You then weigh out the flour, stir that yeasty mixture, add it to the flour and then mix it using a fork because it's just less messier. Bring it together into a rough ball and let it rest for 10 minutes. At this point, the dough will feel a little dry, but do not be tempted to add any extra water. Stretch out the dough a bit and add the butter, salt and the tutti frutti. Now here's the thing, a lot of recipes will show you adding the tutti frutti later, but I like to add them now so that I can knead the sugars in the dough. Also remember that I'm using a little less moisture in this loaf as compared to the sandwich bread because the sugars in this dough are going to release a lot of their moisture. This just requires about 8 to 10 minutes of kneading and 45 minutes to an hour of proofing. And then there's part 2 where we're going to shape and bake this.